Alright, this is a front camera test of the Redmi 13. Now this is in 1080. I have like lots of sunlight on my face now and I'm just getting into the shade. So how does it perform? How is the sound? If I sort of go to a more darker background that you can see there, how does it look? Let me know in the comment section down there. But I'm just walking so you can also see how the stabilization is going to be as well. When you think of camera, maybe you're not thinking of the Xiaomi Redmi 13 because it's just a little under $150 US, but it does have a 108 megapixel camera here. How does it perform? Well, let's find out. But first, hi, I'm Captain Awesome. This is Geekception, and I really appreciate if you hit a like and subscribe, as that really helps me out here on the channel. First, let's start with the hardware. Now on the Redmi 13 here, we have that main camera, which is 108 megapixels with f1.8 aperture, which means it's really wide. And I guess that's the only camera you're getting here. The secondary camera is a 2 megapixel, very disappointingly 2 megapixel f2.4 macro camera. And that's all the cameras you're getting here on the Redmi 13, including that, flashlight design here. And this is the back camera test of the Redmi 13 at night. I'm just walking. It's fairly dark though. There are some street lights here, and you just let me know how, again, you know how it goes here. Let me know your thoughts. I'm just, walking. I'm not particularly trying to be stable or anything. Just, nice, not so cool, humid evening here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And there is the KL Tower, the Kuala Lumpur Tower right there peeking behind the grass there. But yeah, let me know what you feel of the night camera of the Xiaomi Redmi 13 right here. Going on to the front, and there is a 13 megapixel f2.5 wide angle camera there, and that's pretty much it for all the cameras on this phone. Now, coming to the resolution, all the cameras here are capped at 1080p 30 frames, so you are not getting 4K here on the Redmi 13. Next, let's move into the samples of the photos I took here, and I'm just going to be playing them as I talk, as the main thing I experienced was that, with enough skill like I have, I can get some absolutely decent photos out of this. But one of the things I didn't notice, whether it was in the day or it was at night, was that I'm not sure if this has OIS. I will put that detail on screen right now. But yeah, I had to keep my hand extra stable to be able to get blur-free shots, especially when, there was not enough light. And even sometimes in broad daylight, I was still getting blurry shots. So I'd say that's something you should definitely mind if you're going to be taking photos on this camera. But otherwise, I was just able to, get some nice photos out of the Redmi 13 here. And granted, it is not the best, it's definitely not a Xiaomi 14 or 14 Ultra or even my S24 Ultra. But, on its day, understanding the limitations, I was able to pull some photos there. But, something I would say is the interface, the camera interface here is not full featured. So you are lacking, pro features, you are lacking, dedicated features to be able to even, change your metering mode, which you can't even change here on this phone, which I think would have solved many of the problems I had where it overexposed me or it overexposed the background, especially when I took like selfie shots. So yeah, you definitely don't get the full, breadth of all of the features just in the camera interface here on the Redmi 13. But yeah, like I would say definitely the camera here is decent, but yeah, the lack of stabilization, which I think just from taking photos from it really kills some of the shot that I could have taken. And I think there was even some shots that I had to take multiple times just because it just wouldn't focus enough. So yes, that is the camera here on the Redmi 13. And this is the front camera test at night of the Xiaomi Redmi 13. I'm just on my run. I have the KL Towers behind me there. So yeah, let me know what you think about the night quality. I'm going to attempt to go on the road. Oh my God. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, so let me know what you think of the audio quality, the video quality. This is 1080p 30 frames per second, of course. So yeah, I'm just walking a little bit. We'll be resuming my run in a while as well. So yeah, let me know. And I'll be honest, as much as I want to criticize the camera here, as much as I want to, wish that there was stabilization or at least, my photos did not come out blurry. I also have to remember that this is a phone that is less than $150. And rather than do that, that's all my channel is about. It's just about, really sharing what I learned using it, and if that can help you, because what's the point of you watching if you cannot actually get any help, right? So I'll say you really have to keep this phone stable in your hand when you're taking photos. You have to make sure that, the 108 megapixel mode, for example, does not work well in low light. So do not use it in low light. I use it when there's plenty of light. And that's just the theme here. If you're going to be taking photos, especially when the light is not as great, make sure that you hold the phone very stable, or even put it on a tripod. And, as you can see from some of the shots I shared, you can be able to get like absolutely nice shots out of this. You just need to understand what you're working with and know that, hey, this is $150 phone. It's not, $1,000, which is, 90 times the price. It's not. It's a cheap phone, and you're going to be getting a cheap camera. And this is the back camera of the Xiaomi Redmi 13, and I'm just walking at a brisk pace right here just to see how the stabilization is. This is in 1080 30 frames per second, and if I just stand there to track some movement, here the maximum you're going to get is 1080 in 30 frames per second. There's no 4K here, but you let me know what you think about the audio quality. And also, like, if I just turn back there, you can see how it handles the bright at the end there. So yeah, this is the back camera of the Xiaomi Redmi 13. But yeah, that is the camera here on the Redmi 13 and some samples I've taken with the phone. I've not done this in a while, so let me know what you think about it. I did not go as in-depth as I otherwise would have liked, because I just felt, hey, I just want to get this out as soon as possible. And I also understand that, it's not the most, expensive device out there, so I don't want to be very nitpicky. But let me know what your thoughts are about the Redmi 13. Do you have experience with any of Xiaomi's other, phones in their budget lineup? Let me know what your camera experience has been as well, which is why you're watching this, right? And as usual, I have been your captain of awesome. This is Geekception. I would really appreciate if you hit that like, you subscribe. If you have some money to spare, please do buy me a coffee, as that would go a long way. Links are in the description down there below, or even become a channel member here on YouTube. But that has been it. Thank you for watching, and make sure you text me when you get home so I know you got home safe. And until next time, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to be awesome. Bye.